Good morning. Welcome to my channel. My name is Emmie from Emmie Evolving. If there's a plug right there.
Yeah, it's full.
I don't know if that's going to reach me. Sorry.
No.
Thank you. Can you let go? Okay. All right. Sorry, guys. So I'm going to be doing a reading for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Also for your cross watchers. Also for people who are just drawn to this reading, but you don't have any Pisces anything. That's okay. This reading can be for anybody. All right. Oh, let me hold on. Sorry. It's a fucking crazy ass morning already. Okay. So I get the message that whatever's going on, it's going from confusing to just full on WTF. And I'm wondering if it's going all the way to that WTF part, because you, or maybe whoever you're dealing with, is having some really profound realizations, okay? So this isn't necessarily a bad thing. It can be a very uncomfortable thing, a very like, what the hell is going on? Why do I feel this way? I thought I had already processed this. I thought I had already this and that. You probably did, but now you're reaching a different level of knowing. And if you're going to continue to grow, you're going to continue to change in the way you see yourself, the way you see the world, all of that stuff. It's supposed to change. You're supposed to become a different person degree by degree. You were never meant to be the same person for the rest of your life. And these people who have no appreciation for your growth, you have to ask yourself why. Why are they so upset that I'm becoming a different person? And the reason might be, very well might be, that they've been taking advantage of you. They've been taking advantage of these ways in which you were easier to manipulate. And of course, a manipulator doesn't want to have to work harder. I mean, hello. So for some, it's going to be because you're now no longer easy to manipulate. For others of us, this might be a case of like, you're not recognizing the changes are indicative of growing or expanding toxicity within yourself. You're going to have to really quiet down your fears and have a chat with yourself. Just really observe, where are you going in your consciousness? Where's your growth going? So going from confusion to WTF, I'm trying to understand what that means. Someone continues to watch you, to view the things you're posting. I'm wondering if the things you're posting is causing them to feel like they that you might be receptive to them. Sorry, I gotta get all Asian squat style on you. Okay. My muscles have been super tight lately, so we're going to be doing weird shit in videos. Okay. One more shuffle. So, what are you courting? That question just popped up. What are you courting? When you court something, it's like you're entertaining the interest. You're presenting an opportunity for something. You know, I just like, what is it? What is it? It's something that you're saying or doing. Something you're saying or doing. There's a shift within you. Someone who you have a connection with is sensing it. I don't know what your connection indicates, but they're sensing something from you. That's probably why they're coming back around. I think it's causing a lot of confusion. Probably because there's this whole like, okay, it's done, we're done, it's done, we're done. And then something shifts and it's like, oh, maybe they're not done. Maybe you're not done. I don't know. Pisces is so confusing. We're so wishy-washy all the time. Wishy-washy, not really knowing what we want. How many of you guys get hungry, but you don't know what to eat? How many of you? How many of you get so frustrated because you're just super hungry, but you don't know what to eat? And someone asks you, hey, what do you want to eat? I don't know. I'm just hungry. I don't know. Why are you making it hard for me? So as a Piscean, I say, I'm hungry. And my husband goes, okay, well, what do you want? I said, pick something. And then hey, let's go eat here. I don't want that. Why would you suggest that? Fantasize that, okay? Fantasize being in a relationship with that. Just pick something. I'm gonna die already. That man is a saint. I don't know how the hell anybody would deal with that shit. Me personally, I'd be like, then fucking starve. You don't want to tell me what you want to eat? Okay, starve. What would you like to wear for your funeral? That's me. What would do you want a dress? Do you want a tuxedo suit? What you want? You tell me you're going to die? Okay. I respect that. Okay. Here goes, guys. Here goes. Let's look at this foolery unfold. What is this about? Okay. Card number 21. Beyond the mind, the heart beats. So this is kind of telling me that it's probably you're unaware of what it is that's going on because there's a lot of chaotic energy. Okay. The x-ray of the jaw, that tells me there's things that's being left hidden deeper beneath the surface, probably having to do with communication, because I mean, why would the jaw be involved if it didn't have anything to do with communication? So y'all are about to snap. Somebody is about to snap. I don't know if it's you. I don't know if it's your cross watcher. Someone is about to snap. And that snapping, the beads, the pearls of wisdom are going to be set loose. Okay. So maybe it's time to snap. This is not something you could plan out. If you plan it out, then it's not organic. And now you're like manipulating the situation. This has to happen organically. Someone is about to snap. I wish you motherfuckers would. Whoever is fixated on me right now, like you about to snap on me, I wish you motherfucker would. Okay? I ain't joking around. This snapping is intense. Look, and it's like you're oblivious. That's totally me. You're over there snapping, and I'm like, I don't give a shit. Okay, so fall time. Have we entered winter yet? Okay, all seriousness, because I was just fucking around about that. I don't give a shit. I'm joking. It's this time frame because it's when the leaves fall off the trees. So I'm wondering if this is like end of October, early November, something intense is heading your way. Beyond the mind, the heart beats. So if you were to go beyond the mind, you would enter into a state of soul, because soul goes beyond the mind. It's not just this life that soul is connected to. Event horizon. An event horizon has to do with black holes. So once you reach a certain area, once you reach a certain proximity with that black hole, you can't escape it anymore. Fuck. Oh, shit. So this is a spiritual black hole. Whatever reconnection was needing to take place, I'm about to get sucked right in. Just sucked right in. Okay. Embrace oneness with the universe. You got to go ahead and take those steps forward in your journey. You can't just keep dilly-dallying. You can't just keep like, well, what if I decide wrong? I tell you, so long as you don't make a decision, it's wrong. I don't know where that came from. So long as you don't make a decision, you're doing the wrong thing. You have to decide either way and just follow that story out. Just read all the way through to the end of that chapter and then start a new chapter. So life is kind of like those old ass storybooks. I don't know if they still make them, but when I was a little ass kid, when I was a wee child, you could totally like, you know, at the end of the chapter, it says, if you would like Toto to go to the forest, turn to page 22. If you would like Toto to sit right where he's at, then turn to page 35. You know, where you're creating the story yourself by the decisions you're making. So that's it. That's it. You're creating the story on your own. Card number 28, Revelation. What a beautiful thing to be so powerful that nothing scares you, that even your fear serves as fuel. You're about to realize just how powerful you actually are. Okay? And your power is not to be compared with other people's power or lack thereof. That comparison, like the need to compare, that comes from a toddlerhood of the consciousness. If you want to grow, you need to begin emulating more adulthood type behaviors and decisions. Adulthood of the soul is what I'm talking about. So, hold on. Let me just put this away and scooch my ass over because I need to lean. All right. All right. So, 9 of autumn. Reward yourself for all your hard work, being happily and successfully self-employed, cherishing your time alone. This self-employment has to do with you doing your own work and reaping the rewards of that work yourself. When you work for someone else, no matter how hard you work, if you're an hourly wage, if you are on an hourly wage, you're just getting what you're getting, okay, by hour. It doesn't matter if you complete quadruple the work that someone would complete in that hour. You're still just getting that hourly wage. Now, if you're working for yourself, all the hours you put into this, all the time, all the energy, all the focus, all the love that you put into your business, you reap all of those rewards. If you're not going to do the work, you're not going to get paid. If you're going to work 15 hours, then you reap all the benefits of that 15 hours worth of work that you did. So now if we apply this to your soul, this is about owning your own energy, okay? This is about you realizing you don't necessarily need someone else to do things for you. You need to begin learning how to do it for yourself. Do you guys feel that? Archive? Just sit right beside me. Okay, card number 31, risk. You have to be willing to take a risk on yourself. If you never take that risk on yourself and you allow yourself to constantly be afraid, constantly be crippled by your own, like, well, what if I fail? What if this? What if that? You can't control anything outside of yourself. If your what ifs include other people's decisions, you're not controlling that. You're just not. You're not. Take, for example, like my kids are really, really good listeners. They really, really try their best to accommodate me, my work, what I ask of them. I can't guarantee that they're going to always be like that. I can't guarantee that on the day, the moment that I need them to be the most accommodating, that they're not going to have a meltdown and be like, I don't want to listen to shit. At which point I'd be like, what's wrong? This is not how you usually are. You know, instead of trying to control, where you're really like, you have to do what I say. Yeah, it's rare for me to be like that with my children, where I have to raise my voice in that way and be like, no, I'm making the decisions. And at that point, really, when I do that, it would really be to just kind of shake them up and be like, whoa, okay, I'm not even going to challenge her. And when they calm down, I'm like, okay, what's really going on? I mean, I'm not going to force you to do things, but like, what's going on that you're acting this way? So even then, I can't control that. I can try and rationalize. I can try and explain. I can try and like just really, really understand what's going on. Maybe they're tired. Maybe they don't feel good. But regardless of the reason, I can't control that. So you can't control other people. You can't control what's outside of you. I think some of this message might be that it has to do with trying to control someone else's, I guess, someone else's part in your journey. You know, trying to keep people on the fringes who should be in the inner circle. And this doesn't have to do with parasitic people and parasitic behaviors. This has more to do with true connections, the true connections you have with people. Those need to be kind of, you need to kind of take a look at that and see, are you trying to avoid something? Are you trying to control in this way where, how would I put it? Avoidance. I guess it would be the most accurate term to use, avoidance. Are you trying to avoid that which makes you uncomfortable because it presents you with a type of growth that you maybe think you're not ready for? And again, this is not about parasitic behavior. This is not about like, hey, Pisces, you're not letting someone who is attempting to force themselves on you, you're not letting them do what they're supposed to do. No. That's a violation of your sovereign right, your sovereign free will. That has nothing to do with soul agreements. So no, you should not let those people in. You should not acknowledge, give any of your energy to them. Like, no, they need to be kept out. This has to do with a more subtle type of connection that I don't know if maybe you've experienced interaction with them before. It's a sense of like uncertainty, a sense of like not wanting to repeat something that's hurt you before. That's like the feeling that I get. Like, you don't, it's this like, oh, been there, done that, that ended badly, it crashed and burned, I'm not doing that again. I'm wondering if maybe it crashed and burned because there was an attempt to control either by you or the other person. And that's what caused a major like triggering. I don't know. It's hard to say. It's definitely hard to say, but there's going to be things that are going to be brought back. Okay. Whether they're just thoughts, whether it's circumstance, whether it's an individual, it's really, really hard to say. Do you guys smell something? Like, what is that? Almost smells like blood. Like, I don't know. Let me not make things weird. All right. So, card number 15, catch your breath. Oh. Ooh. Oh, y'all. Like I smell the metallic, it's like a metallic, I don't know if you've ever had a bloody nose. You could smell what blood smells like. Y'all, this is not, no bueno. This is no bueno. It's blood packed. Blood packed. Yeah, like a coppery, okay. Here's the thing. I don't know if this is going on right now, and I highly doubt this applies to everybody, okay? For some, this smelling of it, it kind of brings up certain thoughts, because logical thoughts. For some of us, this could be indicative of someone doing like a blood pact type thing, conjuring, really, really elevated black arts type thing, focused on you. Again, this message is not going to be accurate or applicable for everybody. Sure hope it doesn't apply to most of you. If not all, I would like this to make 0 sense. Someone's doing some really fucked up shit. It's focused on some of you. Okay, hold on. Catch your breath. Shit's about to hit the wall, okay? Things are about to get real fucking crazy. Probably on a more subtle level for most of you. For others of you, it might be like real fucking crazy, okay? Approach life with a playfulness. This playfulness will help to alleviate some of that like, I guess, stress or fear regarding whatever this is. I think for some of you already have an idea like, oh shit, I was wondering this, and now she's talking about it. Oh, Lord. Okay, attempts to bind, attempts to confine, attempts to blind you, attempts to sever you from your divinity, sever you from your... Someone didn't like that I called my divine counterpart. How about this? If you want to access me, you have to first go through him. And to get through him, that's almost impossible. That's why I'm able to do the work that I do, with 0 cares about the fuckery that surrounds me. I have no fear. So catch your breath. Allow yourself to really, really allow yourself to calm. Allow yourself to release whatever reactions, knee-jerk reactions you have to this type of information. Just let it go. Let it go. There's a lot of things, a lot of individuals who constantly want to try and harm me, constantly want to try and access me, test out their growing abilities on me. Who gives a shit? No one can undo or override the will of my soul. The same applies for you. If I'm not scared, you shouldn't be. If I start to freak out, you might want to. There might be some really fucked up circumstance coming. Fuck it. Let them expend all their energy and focus on you. Who gives a shit? Who gives a shit? Don't let it scare you. It's good to be aware. Okay, it's definitely good to be aware that there are people like this in the world, because there are. There are people like this in the world. There are quite a few. And yeah, you keep existing anyways. So what does this matter? It doesn't. Don't allow fear to overcome you, okay? Card number 33, translucence, love the darkness. Two messages for this. Someone or something is attempting to court the darkness in order to access you. 55% at 822, 25, 25, 108, 34. Whew. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. 55, highest level of change. 8 is the number of reunification. 22 is a higher level of divine guidance. This change is going to allow reunification, which then allows for guidance into a different place, a more deeper way of being. So in reality, like the way I see this, the more energetic spiritual attempts to harm me, like true attempts to truly harm me, that does nothing but push me closer to my divine counterpart. That's all that does. Because now I don't have the luxury of having my tantrum and be like, fuck that, fuck them, fuck this shit, fuck that, fuck it. No, now it's like, all right, boo. When you gonna message me? We got some shit to talk about. Because now we gotta fuck shit up on my behalf. So that's all you need to remember. Everything that darkness does, it does to further the light within you. Okay? If I closed myself off every single time dark shit tried on me, none of you would have ever known me. Yeah, no, it's constant attempts on me. That's fine. That's fine. At a certain point, you're going to learn how to take those attempts, harvest that energy, keep it to fuck shit up later on. Because at some point, you're going to need to fight back. At some point, you're going to need to flex and let motherfuckers know this is my space. I run shit here. You want to run shit, do it in your own space. But here in my auric kingdom, step foot in and let's see what happens. Hey, that's the truth. At some point, you're going to have that mentality and not keep letting things affect you in that way. Because if you don't, you're going to spend a lot of energy on bullshit. Energy that should have been spent on your growth. Energy that should have been spent on empowering you. It's going to be wasted on bullshit. And all of that stuff that attempt to hurt you, harm you, access you, it's bullshit. It's bullshit. It's like a kindergartner bully. Baby boo, you a small ass toddler. I'm now a full grown adult. Your bullying is not going to affect me. That's what you have to say. That's what you have to say. That's toddler ass behavior. I'm now a spiritual adult. Your shit doesn't affect me. Say that over and over and over. You don't have to even say it to the person. Sometimes the most powerful thing you can do is completely ignore the bullshit, because now what you're saying is you don't have the power to even elicit a response from me, a reaction or a response. I'm over your shit. That's why people go fucking crazy when I go into that mode of I'm just gonna, you're out. I'm gonna just ignore you. They go crazy. Why is that? I'm not gonna feed your bullshit. Not with a reaction, not with a response, not with any of that. I know I'm very divinely protected. None of your shit's getting in. Tell yourself that. I know I'm very divinely protected. None of your shit's getting in. And really mean it. Really believe it, okay? Don't just say it. Really believe it. Keep saying it out loud until it becomes your truth. Until you accept it as your truth. Because the truth is not your truth until you take it in. That's why you have to be very careful who you listen to. If you listen to people who just peddle fear. Because I'll tell you shit that might make you scared, but I'm also going to take time to be like, look, bitch, calm down. It ain't that serious. Fuck them. Who gives a shit? Let them do whatever the fuck they want to try and do. Who gives a shit? They're not that strong. Be careful who you listen to. If you're just going to listen to people who are going to peddle sweet shit and then dump fear and then leave it at that, what are you subscribing to? There are scary things in this world, but should you be afraid? Sometimes initially. And then you remember your badassery and you not be afraid anymore. That's how it has to go. That's what you always have to remind yourself. I may be scared right now, but I'm going to understand this and I'm going to move forward from it. I'm not going to be scared, afraid or scared, scared. It's the same thing. So love the darkness. Okay. You have darkness within you. It's when you keep ignoring that darkness and shaming that darkness into hiding that you become susceptible. You become susceptible to attack, to all of these things. What is the best way? What is the most efficient way to neutralize darkness? Many would say, well, you bring light into it. Okay, so unless you know how to expand your light to fill all the corners of your mind and space, that's not going to work. You know why? Because darkness will simply go to the outer edges of it. If you really, really, really want to neutralize darkness, the only way to do that is by allowing an even darker thing to consume the less dark. Emmie, why are you so powerful? Why do parasitic things not fuck with you? Because I have fucking darkest dark. I'm no longer scared of it. I'm no longer going to hide it. You want to come? It's going to consume you. My dark is going to consume your dark. Thank you for feeding it. Time for you to go. Just because you have darkness within you doesn't make you bad. I have darkness within me. Does that make me evil? I have one of the most compassionate, loving, generous, patient, supportive hearts in this world. Why am I able to be that way? Despite all this attempt to try and hurt me. Because I know and trust my darkness. My shadow is the one thing in this world that has followed me through every single event of my life, following me like a lovesick puppy, right at my heels, my entire life, not chasing me, following me like a lovesick puppy. Why should I be scared of that? Because those in control of this society that we exist within, they don't want you to own that power. They want you to focus strictly on light. Why is that? Well, if you vilify your darkness, you're left susceptible. I used to be heavily attacked by dark things. I've shared before so many times in different live streams. I used to get tossed down the stairs with no one home. I've had my hair pulled, dragged by my hair. Bite marks, scratch marks all over. I've had all that shit because I was afraid of the darkness. Why don't I have that anymore? Because if you try, my shadow will gobble you up without me even realizing. It's there to protect me. It shouldn't be hidden away, and it's not used in a malicious way either. Follows me around like a lovesick puppy. Whatever it needs to do to keep me safe, it will do, and I won't have any shame about it. Because if you don't want yourself run over, you shouldn't come into my lane. Bottom line. So now you have to allow your life experience to really, really take you to the places you need to go. Card number 16, let go of belief systems that no longer work for you. An important life-changing event, a situation that leads to significant opportunities. A tower is on your horizon, okay? A tower is right there. It's visible. I'm sure many of you at this point are like, I knew it. I could feel it. I knew some shit was going on. Okay, that's the tower. What are you going to do? Are you going to take the steps that take you into the bottom of that tower, giving that tower an opportunity to crash on top of you? Or are you going to go around it? Are you going to find a different path to take? And the other paths, they're obscured. Usually when this happens where everything else is obscured and there's this very clear path, to me, this tells me, because of my life experience, I'm not going there. That shit's a setup. I'm not going there. Fuck that shit. Nope. I'm going to go into the fog. I'm going to go really slow. I'm going to make sure I have my shoes on, my big girl chonies. I'm going to go through that fog. because there's something here. If something is here hiding, waiting for me, the fact that it's hiding means, first off, I'm more powerful. That's why it hasn't just jumped out at me. Second off, if it can hide, I can too. Let's play hide and seek, bitch. Fuck that shit. I'm not going right there so you can do shit to me and I won't even see you coming. I'm gonna go in the fog too. Okay? We can play hide and seek, you know, peekaboo, peekaboo. We can play Marco Polo, whatever the fuck you want to do. I'm not gonna polo after you Marco. I'll tell you that much. I will hear your Marco and I will neutralize you. I'm not gonna play that shit with you. Okay? I'm not going through the tower. No, I don't think so. See, okay, some people would see this and be like, oh my God, that's Michael. That's Michael. That's me. And he's like, go through that tower. No, I see this. And if that's Michael, he's like, see that shit right there? That's the shit that's going to get you fucked up. Go into the fog. See that shit right there? That's the shit you're going to avoid. There you go. Michael has spoken. Michael has spoken. He said, that shit right there is some fucked up shit. Avoid the tower. Avoid the tower. So card number 41. Belonging. House of Night. This ties into this. Card number 33, Translucence. Love the darkness. Love the darkness. House of Night. If you have darkness within you, you are the house of night. You belong to yourself and no one else. Card number 51, the sun. Whew. The sun. The sun. Hold on. There's a secondary meaning to this. Hold on. The sun. All right. Accomplishment, contentment, success, favorable relationships, love, joy, devotion, achievement. There you go. There you go. There. All this attempt. Fuck it. You're going to be successful in whatever you do. And if what your focus is telling you to focus on is on yourself, then you really have to make sure that's what you do. You're going to be successful in anything. Well, that's a pretty fucked up thing to say about Scorpions. Let's remove your hate, okay? I mean, you know, I have no Scorpio. I don't do hate in the comments, okay? Let's see. Card number 9. What do you feel? I feel like laughing. Oh my God. Okay. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Interesting. Interesting. What do you feel? Do you feel a shift within you, and this shift is allowing you to reach higher levels of understanding of yourself and your soul? What is it that you feel? Do you feel yourself in denial of what your process actually is? Do you feel yourself refusing to face the things you need to look at? I mean, you know, we got to be honest with ourselves about whatever it is. Card number 44, seek beauty. It's time for you to see beauty in everything in your life, including the hard parts, including the ugliest parts of your journey. See beauty in it. Because if you can see beauty in that, you can see beauty in everything. Ooh, okay. So, catch your breath. Seek beauty. So I'm wondering if you need to catch your breath because you finally found the beauty in your life. Maybe you found yourself to be so beautiful that it's taking your breath away. Maybe you found another person or a different type of energy so beautiful that it took your breath away. Sometimes the beauty of my growth takes my breath away. Not the beauty aesthetics, you know, aesthetics of my face. I'm talking about my growth. This recognition. I found several divine counterparts, all of them having Scorpio in their chart. Yeah, I mean, that right there where someone's like, what did you say? I hate scorpions. They're narcissists. I don't know. Once upon a time, maybe I would have agreed with that. And now I'm kind of at a point where it's like, I need to make peace with all the reflections of my counterparts that I've come across. Because I think literally all of them that I found have Scorpio in their chart. And that's a beautiful thing. That's a really beautiful thing to be at a point where this reunification within myself is now like, no, we're not going to let people hate on that just because, that's hate. Hate is hate, regardless of what's causing or fueling that hate. And maybe, yeah, maybe it's me growing past being like sour. Maybe. Okay, the master. When you can find the beauty in the ugliest parts of your life, the ugliest parts of your thoughts and consciousness, you are mastering your life, okay? You are mastering the things that you once had no positive feelings about. You're mastering that like disharmonic feeling. I'm going to be really honest. It's a lot easier for me to accept and tolerate demonic ass people. But those who are like actual blessings to me, those who I have a really deep connection with, I have a tendency like right from the go, like, oh, I don't know. I don't know about that one. Yeah. But those who are like super ass demonic, and I know they're demonic too. There's this part of me that's like, girl. Girl. No. That one cannot be your friend. That's the one I'm like, no, don't be like that. You're my friend now. That has to stop. It's stopping. So card number 8, everything in perfect balance. A balanced Scorpio, like a balanced Pisces, has a beautiful, beautiful heart. Yes. Some of my girlfriends are Scorpio. I know who that is. Some of my girlfriends are Scorpio, like some of my most cherished. All right. So everything in perfect balance. Okay. Perfect balance. Allow yourself to be rebalanced. Sometimes in that rebalancing process, a lot of things will fall away. Say you're on a pedestal that has been, and I'm not talking about pedestal like you're above everyone else, but a pedestal, a platform that is unstable and you've packed it with too much shit and now it's like wobbly. Get rid of all the bullshit and it will feel stable again. Okay? So here we go. Devotion. You have to become devoted to yourself. And whatever it is the self needs in order to grow should be allowed to be present. Okay? Again, not talking about demonic parasitic shit. Okay. Card number 20 bore. Card number 20 bore. New birth, guarded vigilantly. As you grow to higher levels of consciousness, that new growth will feel very vulnerable, very susceptible to all sorts of bullshit. No, you got this. You're already handling it. You got this, okay? You got this. Okay, card number 35, culmination of vision. There you go. Pisces and all her personality. There you go. You are emerging from, I hear elder depths, from the depths of your elderhood. Okay. Transformation is coming. Just let yourself transform. Yeah, Pisces in all its personalities. So many. I think that's why Pisces and Gemini go so well together. You don't have, okay, let me not talk shit. My husband's a Gemini. I like to talk shit to him sometimes because he's just like, shut up. I was going to say, and it's a total joke, Gemini is my most favorite sign. You don't have to worry about Gemini drowning in Piscean waters because they stick to the surface. Let me just stop, okay? Stop. Both cheeks at the same time, one for each Gemini. Okay, that's fucked up. It was a joke. It really was. Card number 12, change the way you're looking at the situation. Embrace your uniqueness, a temporary pause in the action. Universal D, give me a moment. I'll find something for Sagittarius. I'm just kidding. Okay, so what is... Okay, so just allow yourself to pause. Just let yourself pause. For some of us, you might be trying to do a handstand, but remember, you have wings, okay? If you want to hover upside down, you absolutely can. You have the wings to do it. You have the wings to do it. You can fly, you can hover upside down. Card number 28, don't forget. This is a reminder. We want all the smoke. Don't worry, we'll shotgun it. No, I don't have anything to say about Sagittarius because I don't hang around now. I'm joking. Oh, you born in the beginning of the month or the end? Because I had this one shit-talking Sagittarius who said people born at the end. I'm like, bitch, you at the end though. Okay, stop. What's in your coffee, girl? Stop talking shit to all these poor people. I know quite a few really, really awesome Sagittarius. Oh, okay, reminder. Just reminder to stop talking shit, Emmie. What the fuck's wrong with you? And people think you're serious and that you're mean. Going with the flow. Going with the flow. Allow yourself to flow with your life. Allow yourself to let that river that you exist on to take you to wherever it is you need to be tooken. Is your daughter a Sag? Oh, smarty girl, nothing is wrong with Sagittarius. Nothing is wrong with Sagittarius. And it's always the Sagittarius that can't tell that I'm joking. Okay, let me just stop. That's just obnoxious. See? His best friend is a Pisces. Okay. Let me just stop. Y'all want to talk shit about Pisces? Let's do it. No one's safe. I got Capricorn moon. What's up now? Okay, let me just stop. Well, there may be 1 or 5 things wrong, but you know, hey, y'all are very charismatic. Oh, Pisces are faking it. They're so not sensitive. That's full of shit. They don't cry because they're sensitive. They cry because they want to fucking murder your ass, but they feel badly about it. That's why Pisces cry. We ain't sensitive. We very angry. For real, right? Right. Okay. Okay. Final 4 cards. Okay, that's 1 that fell out. Final 4. Final 4. Yep, they fed up and they can't kill you. That's why they cry. Oh, Taurus, yeah, no, go back to your restaurant, Taurus. Oh my God, let me stop. That was too much. That was too fucking much. Do you know any Taurus that can cook? Because I know they know some really good restaurants. Nah, my brother's a Taurus. He be like, feeling good. Hey, let's go eat out. You know my ass can't eat out. What's wrong with you? The fuck you keep offering to eat out? You know I can't eat out. The fuck? Let's order some food. You know I can't eat that shit. Be happy in a different way, bruh. Happy in a different way. Oh my God. My cousin's a Taurus. She'd be like, what do you guys want to eat? Girl, you know half my kids are allergic to everything, right? Okay. She's like, I must be a Pisces somewhere in here. I don't know, girl. I don't think you have the level of cray to claim Pisces energy. You're just too, like, level. You're too level. Too level. Let's see. Here goes. Okay. Now that I'm done talking shit about everybody. Okay. Narrow-mindedness, maliciousness, deceitfulness, vengefulness, a treacherous enemy, an ill-tempered person. So now I'm kind of wondering, this takes me all the way back to that, like, you know, smelling blood pact, conjuring, all of that really like bad stuff. Be very careful, okay? Be very aware of who you are allowing into your life. You know, these days, it is so easy. Everybody know how to, you know, HACK. I don't. Fuck that bullshit. So I even want to say, like, be careful about what emails you respond to. Text messages, emails. One of my friends is really good at whatever the hell they fucking do. But they were even saying, like, don't open any attachments, not even pictures, none of that. They were telling me that a while back too. So just, you know, if you don't want to engage in someone, if someone is really, really like doesn't feel right, don't respond to anything, like anything at all. Okay? Anything at all. Six of Swords. A trip or a journey, headstrong attempts to overcome difficulties, expedient manner, success after anxiety. So I'm wondering, okay, this feels like has multiple messages. I'm wondering if someone is being headstrong in their attempt to be a treacherous ass motherfucker. I'm wondering if, like, they just don't get it. Like, were you dropped on your head? Did you fall and hit your head? Is that why you don't get it? That whoever it is you're focusing on doesn't want anything to do with you? I'm just, you know, I don't know, but this looks like Piscean is finally just fed up and it's like, oh, come closer, so I can cut the shit out of you. Pisces can be like that. Let's be honest here. Pisces can be like that, where we totally, y'all, I used to work security. Funny, right? I used to work security and I think I was like 110 pounds or something like that. It was a tiny little fucking thing. And like, I used to work security at a mall just because I thought it would be fucking entertaining to do. And what ended up happening was anytime they have to eject someone from the property, meaning you're getting kicked out, you're getting 17, can you meet me at entry 3? Sure. Guess who they would call? Because sometimes when Pisces has had enough, you don't want to fuck with that. You really, really don't. You really, really don't. So here's my logic, okay? Someone who never shows you they're mad. Someone who keeps everything so bottled up. Like all you ever see is them being sweet and, you know, amicable, very, very accommodating. All of that anger and frustration and disappointment is getting bottled up. The people who scare me in life are not the people who are like you look like a gangbanger and you hella scruffy and like your behavior is really, really intense. I'm like, fuck you. Fuck you. I'm not even tripping. It's the person who's always laughing and smiling. They scare me. They scare me because all of that childhood anger, trauma, like I don't want to be the person that you take that shit out on because that's going to be like probably beyond what I can survive. And I know I'm strong. I'm fucking good off that shit. My husband had a friend. They're still friends. This guy is so fucking hilarious. He's just always so chill. He's just so chill all the time. I've known him for so long. And, you know, when there's arguments, like bitch drama, he's just like, you bitches are fucking crazy. You know, he's just like chill. And then one day I saw him mad. And I kid you not, I was shaking. I was like, oh my God. Oh shit. He wasn't even mad at me, just witnessing it like I knew it. Oh shit. Holy shit. They're going to call the fucking cops. So I'm not making no chill people mad. I'm just saying y'all are the ones that I'm going to be like, what would you like me to do for you? Because I'm good off that. I don't want to be the one you're focused on when you're pissed. I can tolerate a lot of shit, but when nice people, patient people, happy people get pissed, I'm good. I'm out. The star card. Hope, faith, inspiration, bright prospects, mixing of the past and present, optimism, insight, good omen, spiritual love, astrological influence, and pleasure. So, okay. Collusion. What the fuck? Hold on. Secret or illegal cooperation or conspiracy, especially in order to cheat or deceive others. Illegal operation, cooperation, or conspiracy, especially between us. Oh, shit. Why do I say things out loud? I heard a word. I heard the C word. Fucking A. I'm not part of that shit. I don't know. Okay. I heard that word and let's go back to the star card. Okay. So mixing of the past and present, spiritual love. So this is telling me that some sort of soul connection from previous lives are coming forward and going to be able to help assist in whatever it is you're going to be dealing with soon. But I heard that word, the cocoa word. Coco. Oh, there's Lou. Okay. Right. Smarty girl. Okay. I'm just saying. Yes, diving for light. A cocoa. This is more than just one. So then it tells me, okay, it goes back to the whole conjure subject. Yeah, no, it's making my aggression rise. Okay. I don't know. Some fucked up circumstance. It's a fucked up circumstance. There's some shit being. Okay. The magician. Shiva. Shiva. It's me, girl. Originality, imagination, self-reliance, self-confidence, deception. So that's a pretty intense thing, deception. So diving for light, what Diving for Light wrote. If you're watching the recording of this, you should probably turn on the live chat option. Yeah, diving for light, what you wrote right there. There's a lot of deception going on. I'm wondering if this has to do, okay. Here's the thing. Here's the thing. You're probably picking up on giddy energy of someone trying to start shit, do bad shit. That's what you're probably picking up on. They're giddy because they're being acknowledged. So here's the thing. When someone does end up conjuring something, okay, bringing forward a very dark, ancient thing, there's a lot of like promises that are made. You know, a deal is made. And what the person doesn't realize, and this is true for every single attempt to work with spiritual things where you're going to try and control. You think you're in charge. You think you're just having this ancient being. You're sicking him on someone. That's not how it works. That's not how it works. They allow you to believe you're in control, but you're not. The perception of being in control is a completely different thing than actually being in control. You have no control when you deal with ancient beings. They don't give a shit about you as a human being. Are you kidding me? You're inconsequential. You're a means to an end. You're a means to an end. You're nothing but a pawn. And once you make that deal, you can't undo it. No amount of prayers, no amount of nothing will undo that. Because you've made a deal. This is a transactional relationship. And at some point, that transaction will be payable, due upon receipt. So, I mean, do whatever you want. I will not be party to your collusion. Fuck that shit. Fuck that shit. Some crazy ass shit going on in the world. Sometimes I'd be just getting sick of people. Karma is going to do me justice. Karma is not punishment. I don't know if you know that. Karma is not punishment. Karma is miasma, frozen light code. Those are lessons that are paused. It's not punishment. If you willingly sign a contract as a human being, that can be broken. I mean, good luck getting some sort of civil litigation on a spiritual realm. Yeah. And just because you're distraught and that's why you made that contract, it doesn't mean shit. You agreed. In your time of vulnerability, you allowed your distorted, dark aspects to rise up, and you were malicious in your behaviors. I'm speaking in general terms. So if that's what happened, then your karma is going to get you. Karma is miasmic distortion. It's nothing but frozen light code. It's not punishment in any way, shape, or form. People are like, oh, you did me so dirty. Karma's going to get you. Actually, no. They were your karma. You still haven't learned the lesson. That's why you got to that point. There you go. There you go. All seriousness. People think like, oh, when someone does me dirty, it's okay. I'm not going to do anything because karma's going to get them. No, they were your karma from a previous life. Yeah, you're being paid back in this life. It's not punishment. It's a rebalancing. Why was I born Filipino? Because I was Japanese in my last life. What does that mean? Well, I was alive at a time when Japan very viciously occupied the Philippine Islands because that was a strategic location for military operations. And Japan's occupation of my now nation, it was brutal as fuck. And to balance that, I now live as a Filipina, not just a Filipino male. I live as a Filipina in a society, in a culture that's very, very patriarchal, distorted, wounded patriarch. Ain't that some shit? There you go. Ba-dum, boom. Okay. Karma doesn't always look like justice. Nope. So here's the thing, okay? And this might rub people the wrong way. I'm going to say it anyways. A lot of the things that's going on right now, I've lived as an African American on a plantation. I've lived as a white person. I've lived quite a few lives. And I come to recognize that, especially, I just gave you guys the most recent example. I will alternate lives to experience what the polar opposite experiences. Excuse me. So all of the shit going on right now, and that has been going on, A lot of what I'm seeing, energetically speaking, that's a rebalancing. They could have experienced some really brutal shit because of the color of their skin in this life, because potentially they were on the other end of that equation. They were the ones doling it out in previous life, and now you have to experience that shit. You have to now know. So now that you know, you can fight for balance. You can fight for equality. You can fight for the shit that humanity needs in order to transcend this human condition. And it's really not even a human condition. What it is draconian system. It's a draconian system we exist within. They were part of a trio. This trio created a magnificent plan that humanity still hasn't been able to release themselves from. That was a contract signed. At some point, we'll choose to void that contract. Hey, when you make a contract, both parties have to agree to specific terms. And if one party defrauds the other, that voids the contract. If I'm telling you I'm going to deliver a specific result and I don't deliver on that, the contract is void. It's null. If that contract is signed under duress, that contract is void. It's null. We signed under duress. We are still in a state of duress. We're being forced and pressured into all sorts of, let me just stop. I'm just exhausted. I need more coffee. I'm going to go lay by the water in the cold. Yeah, have a good day, guys. Please give this video a thumbs up. If you haven't already subscribed, please do subscribe. Turn on that notification bell. Join me every single time I'm live. Turn on the live chat so you can see what everyone's saying. Comment down below. Don't forget your merch, like my little guy says. I always forget to say that. There's merch. It's beneath this video. All right, bye, guys.